Hey everyone, so I'm back again with another video. This time around I have part 3 of my updated PS1 collection. It's been some time since I've given some attention to this collection here, but I thought it was about time to get into it again. So, from what I have here, pretty much the games I'm going to be talking about are in alphabetical order. These are all my complete games, and these ones are going to be going from about the letter D through G, but not including everything that I have in the sort of G section, I suppose. But to ignore this kind of awkward part right now, let's just get to it. The first game I have here is called Darkstone. And from what I remember, it's an action RPG. It's okay, but there was just too much to it, and it didn't look that great. But whatever. Next is the Die Hard trilogy. I have not really played this game all that much, so I can't really say much about it. It's got its run and gun sections, its arcade shooter kind of deal as well. But as for the entirety of that game, not too familiar with it. The next game is Digimon Rumble Arena. It's the first one in the series. Of course, in the series, there's only, I think, three games in total for it. But I do very much so enjoy this game, and I really, really want to get a copy of Digimon Rumble Arena 2, but that's proving to be very difficult. So, I'll get it eventually. The next two games are also Digimon games. I have Digimon World and Digimon World 3. I think now all that leaves me for the PS1, at least, in terms of Digimon games, I still need the card game and Digimon World 2. But yeah, I started playing Digimon World, the first one here, but I'm just not getting a hang of it. It seems kind of weird, but I do like the Digimon DS games. So I'm going to have to give the original Digimon game a chance as well. But looking at Digimon World 3, it does look like it's closer to the later Digimon games, so that's a plus. The next game is Dino Crisis. I'm still trying to find this game on the Dreamcast, but at least I've got it on the PS1. Next game is Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. I don't really like the later Dragon Ball Z games all that much. I tried playing... Which one is it? I don't see it right now, but I tried playing a couple of the ones on the PS3, and they're kind of difficult to deal with. But at least this one here, where its scope is a lot narrower. You don't have crazy massive arenas that you're going to be fighting all around. It is a lot better in my opinion, at least, but people have varying opinions on Dragon Ball Z fighting games. Next game, I have not actually played this yet, and I've had this for a long time. I've actually had multiple copies of this too. It is Driver 2. I haven't even played the first one. Don't know much about this. I'm just going to assume that it's some kind of game where you drive and you shoot also. Next is Duke Nukem Land of the Babes. Family Game Fun Pack. Just generic board games and card games there. Next up, I have this game here, Fear Effect. I've been meaning to play this for the longest time, but I just keep on forgetting about getting back to this game here. But it definitely caught my interest when I first saw it in a thrift store, and it looks like it is an absolutely massive game with lots of stuff to do in it. It's also a 4-disc game, so it's physically massive as well compared to most PlayStation games. But yeah, I need to get into that game soon. Again, Fear Effect. Next up are all the Final Fantasy games I have. Some of these I even bought them brand new. So first one here is Final Fantasy Anthology. which features 5 and 6, I believe. Yeah, 5 and 6. Of course, you gotta have Final Fantasy VII, and still to this day, I have not actually finished playing this. I pretty much, I stopped at the point right before Cloud has to cross-dress. So, I mean, if you've played the game before, then you should know that that's pretty early in the game, and I'm still just at that point. Next is Final Fantasy VIII. And then Final Fantasy IX, I don't remember what the exact situation is. I think one of these is nicer than the other one, but then one's Black Label and one's Greatest Hits. I have 2 copies of Final Fantasy IX. Moving on to the last few games here, just some generic racing games. Ford Racing and Formula 199. This game here, I don't quite know what it is, but I think it's just a Doom clone. It's called Forsaken, and that one's actually missing the cover of the manual, but I mean the rest of the manual is there, and the disc is in okay condition. Next is a shoot 'em up that I do personally enjoy, and the bosses in each level in this are hilarious to me, at least. It's G. Darius. And then the last few games I want to show you guys here are the Grand Theft Auto games. On the PS1, I have the first Grand Theft Auto, and then 2 copies of Grand Theft Auto 2, one original, one Greatest Hits. I know that there is another one that's like a mission pack or something, but I haven't been able to track that one down. And I believe Grand Theft Auto, I think they were supposed to be in London or something like that, slightly different map or reworked somehow, but I'm not too certain about that. But yeah, that was it for part 3 of my PS1 collection. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below, and also linked in the description below is a link to my 500 subscribers contest. Check that out as well if you'd like, and that's it. See ya.